Hello, all you night readers. I hope everybody's doing well today. It is collaboration day. Huge day. 2 channels, 2 readers, 2 readings. Lots and lots of readings to do, right? Here we are, Tarot Days and Nights, with my very special guest, the modern Priscilla Tarot. And then it will be her show with her slightly special guest, me.
Very special guest. We're going to flip-flop it. We're going to have fun on both channels.
Yeah, we are going to have a good time. So it's good to see you guys. Nice to have you all here. I hope you're doing well. And it is good to see a crowd already.
Chat is
so we can start off with a general reading. That's good, nice and easy. Start off slow.
Yvonne, I get to read for you. How exciting. I see you on Night Reader Show when I'm moderating over there on Facebook under my real name, my real profile. So you might not realize that's me, but I'm Denise and I always see you. So hello.
Yeah. So hello, Lisa. Hello, Katu Divya. Hello, Preeti. It's nice to have you. Vic. Hey, Vic. Lillian, CM. CM, it's nice to have you. I'm glad you're here. It's good to have you guys. All right, so general reading. I believe you are really working hard on something right now. Right? You're working hard on something. You are trying to perfect it. Whatever it is, you're trying to really make it perfect. I think that you are, I just think, again, you know, I get this all the time. I feel like you are just unhappy about a situation that's going on within the family or within, you know, somewhere close to you, very close. What do you see, MPT?
Well, if you're worried about something that Night Reader was talking about, if that something has something to do with love, I don't think you need to worry. You've got the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups, he is the ultimate kind of love coming type of card. This is a sweep you off your feet, romance type of thing. So, you know, I think something in your love life is kind of on the up, which is awesome. And next to that, we have the Three of Wands. And this is about starting out your journey, trying to decide where to go now. So you have the confidence that you do have that loving partner, and then you're kind of seeing what you want to maybe do with that. So if that is what that is that Night Reader was talking about, I think you can feel pretty good about it.
There you go. There you go, Yvonne. I hope that works for you. All right, so we got Sister Lisa.
Yay, Lisa. Oh, I'm dropping stuff already. See, I do it on my channel and I do it on yours.
Me too. All right, so Lise wants also a general reading, which is fine. We can do those. Got to Divya, thank you so much for your subscription. I do appreciate that. I really do. All right, Lise. This is all about the family, right? We talk about this almost every day when we talk. I think somebody in the family has been left out in the cold. Somebody's just not part of the family right now. They're not being they're not being a good teammate in the family. And no matter how much you think you're beyond this, how much you think you've moved on, it still hurts. It still hurts. And that's what I get. What do you see, MPT?
This is amazing. Look at what I've got here on my left, which is the exact same card that Night Reader has on his left. That is confirming that even more strongly. On my side here, what we've got, though, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So what this tells me is that this is reversible. This is easily fixable. So I think what the cards are saying over here is that, you know, if you do a little reflection, if you kind of just take a step back, you'll be able to figure out what this is all about. It sounds like you've been having some of this come up quite a bit. It's achievable to get back here to where the Ten of Pentacles is your goal. And, you know, I think this message is so strong. That's amazing, but it is achievable. So don't despair.
Yeah, that's what we get for you, Elise. Thanks. Thank you for your question. It's always nice to have you guys here. We appreciate the support. Katadivia is asking for help. She really needs help. She wants to know. All right, you ready? Here we go.
Okay.
There's a couple of these, so we have to read them. When will my hubby take me back? She wants to meet her daughter and live with her. It has been 7 months now. That's their story. So basically the question is, when will her husband take her back?
Okay. When will your
All
husband?
right, Katadivia, yeah. We will do the best we can for you. And tell you, all we can do, right, is tell you what we see. That's how it works. But, you know, maybe this will be really good. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, so I see where I think my cards are giving me a little bit of a backstory. A little bit. I could see where things went wrong. Something happened between the two of you. There was some kind of conflict, some kind of something happened and the relationship just didn't work out the way that your husband wanted it to. So he left, right? He left, he walked away. He did not come back. He couldn't come back because he's blocked here by the 8 cups. But I do see with the Ace of Wands, I do see that there is new potential for him to come back. There is a new passion there, right? There's energy, right? Wands are energy. They're very energetic. That's, seems to be the way always with me. So yeah, I definitely feel like there is a chance that I can't say exactly when. I don't see anything here that tells me about time or timing. Yeah, it's tough with only 2 cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely see where there is that new potential and there could be new passion between the two of you. And that would help and that would bring him back. What do you have?
Mm-hmm. I see that. I see it too. And I see what it is that's holding it back, though, is 2 decisions. Your husband's really trying to figure it out. He's trying to balance, trying to decide between 2 things, something that affects your daily life. So logistics, perhaps, have you had a good conversation about working out these things? The reason I ask is right here we have our 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords, that's about communication, but it's also about new truth, new trust. And if you notice, the hand is facing outwards. It's going to nothing. It's still unknown. Your husband is to build up some trust, and how that's going to happen is by working on these 2 things that are being juggled and balanced, and it has something to do with your material world.
All right. That's what we get for you. I hope that helps.
That helps, yeah.
Yep. We will be thinking about this through the future here.
Ooh,
all right, so
I just noticed, look who's here. It's Zara.
Zara's here.
Hello,
I know.
Zara.
Zara is here. Beautiful Aries is here.
Beautiful Aries.
Neelam's here. Neelam was at your show yesterday.
Yes, hello, Neelam.
How are you? Please make sure that you subscribe. If you're new, please make sure you I can't point to it because it's on her side.
Here we go.
Please like and subscribe. Yes, there it is. Please definitely subscribe for all you YouTube people, because anybody coming in from Modern Priscilla Tarot show will definitely be YouTube, because that's where she broadcasts to. All right, so let's see what we get here. If I tell Jaji about Mahima's wrong intention next month, will he believe me? Well, that one came flying out, so we're going with that. Oh, that's a good one. All right. I think right now things are kind of stable and things are happy between the two of you. I think everybody is, I think things between you and Judge E are right where they should be to this point. The problem is once you tell him about Mahima's intention, I think he's going to feel much more stuck in a place that he doesn't really want to be. And he can't see a way out, right? You can't see a way out because you can see the blindfold over her eyes. So he really doesn't see any way out. He feels like he's cornered, and that is not the feeling that you want if you want him to really believe you. Okay, so what do you have, MPT?
I agree, and I actually think that if you do let him know this, it might have the reverse effect. I think it might backfire. And I say that because we have our 10 of Pentacles, and this is about achievement. This is about coming together, being together. Look at this. It's like a little family or a group, and everybody's happy. Everybody's fine. All the Pentacles are there. And look what's right next to it. We have our 6 of Wands. This is about a celebration. So I'm going to say this is a continuation over what Knight Reader just said, and potentially it might even backfire. So be careful with that.
Yeah. So basically, I would say, I know you usually like a yes or no type answer. I would say yes, he would believe you, but
and no, I would say it will potentially backfire. So he might believe you, but it might not go the way you think.
Yep. That is definitely the way I understand it to be. So, all right, CM, it's great to have you here.
CM, hello.
Can you get a read on what you should be aware of right now?
Oh, okay.
CM had a birthday last week.
That's right. Happy birthday.
Thursday, right? A week ago today.
That's right. I do remember talking to you in the chat.
Yeah. I think it was a week ago today.
You have a good memory, Knight Reader. I don't even remember what happened an hour ago. No, I'm just kidding.
I know that she was here on Lenormand night. She got card number 36 and told me that's how old she was going to be the next day.
Ah, I actually do remember that. As I just said, I have no memory. I do remember that. Yeah. I was in the chat.
You just have to, it's all association, memory association, right?
My brain took a vacation maybe and doesn't associate.
Yeah, I was on vacation that week. All right. So what should you be aware of right now, CM? I truly believe that things with your friends, things with the new friends that you're making in this group that you are spending time with, is going extremely well. I really think that things are going well with that, right? You got the friends, you got the 3 of Cups. It's all about friendship. It's all about having, making those friends much closer and having a successful friendship with them. So I see that, and I think that's good for you because that's really what you wanted. The Knight of Swords tells me, you kind of are looking to rush into some other type of situation that's probably not going to be good for you. You're going to rush in, you won't have a plan, and if you don't have a plan, things won't go well. Yeah, so you haven't had a meetup in a while. But I still think, I don't think that it's not going to happen again. I still think these people are your friends. I still think they think of you. I know you think of them. So that's what I definitely see for you, CM. What do you have?
I'm seeing that, there's something that you're not seeing that's potentially there. It sounds like you need to take another look. I'll tell you why I say that. We've got 2 cups. These cups these cards are both cups, which is the suit of love and emotion. Now, love does not necessarily have to be romantic. Love can be between friends and passions and things like that. But what I'm seeing here is that you've got some things that you're looking at disappointed, and you're not seeing potentially something else that is there. Well, what is that? Look what we've got. We've got the Page of Cups. That's a new message. That's new information. So this is literally saying you're not seeing something, and what you're not seeing is some new information. Now, I don't know if you're looking for a new friend or a new partner, or I don't know, but it's there, and I think you're not seeing it. And I think the person that you're trying to connect with might also be kind of involved in their own stuff too. So both of you are not like open eyes looking at each other. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing.
Yep. That's what we get for you, CM. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. It's always nice to have you here. Always good. So Lillian says, how cool. This is cool.
Yeah, yay, it is cool.
Hey, I've never been cool before.
Lillian.
I've never been the cool kid before.
Well, we are at the cool table now, right?
Yeah. How many years did it take? I don't know. I will not say. Just like somebody said the other day, will you ever show your face? Will you ever put your picture on, like Facebook or on the show or anything? And I said, nope, never. I have a face for radio.
Oh, God.
I'm sticking to it.
I'm the opposite. I'm like throwing my face out there all the time. Not on the screen, that's because I don't have the correct setup with cameras. But all my thumbnails, everything's got me going, hey.
Yeah, I definitely don't have that. Don't and won't. If you guys want to guarantee yourself a reading, because we have a lot of people here already, and it is only an hour show here. So if you want to guarantee a reading, the ways to donate are down at the very bottom of the screen, going across the bottom. And if your phone scans barcodes, up there at the top right corner, top right, is you can scan for PayPal, and down at the bottom right, you can scan for Square. Any donations that you give, of course, would be for both of us. And we are definitely splitting donations. That'll be good. It'll be nice. Anything you give, we appreciate it, of course. And we use to help our shows, right?
Well, and more importantly, it bumps you up in line so that you don't have to wait, or that you this way you guarantee a reading. So
it guarantees that reading for you. Even if we run out of time, we still hang out and read for donations.
We read cards all day, right?
Yeah. I was thinking about that. The other day. All right. So Lillian, now that I'm cool,
Lillian,
I feel so much better. I feel so much better about myself. I'm cool. All right. So I think you are looking to go somewhere, do something, get some movement going, right? You want to push forward, but you're not going anywhere. There's really nowhere that you can go when your sphinxes don't stand up. That is not a good thing. So I think you are kind of stalled out in a place that you don't really want to be. That wasn't your plan, right? To kind of stay in one place. You really wanted to not move like your residence, I don't think, but I just think that moving forward into whatever it is you're looking to move forward into is going to happen extremely slowly because you can't move. The King of Cups tells me that you are emotionally in tune with yourself. You feel like you're very emotionally in tune. You feel that emotional balance. And you can see that here in the picture. Of course, water's all about emotions. And his throne is in the water. And so he is balanced, right? So it's an emotional balance. And I feel that's the way you are. So you will find a way to get past this for sure. All right. What do you have?
I totally agree. And not only are you going to get past it, you're going to have the opportunity to really create something. We have our magician here, and the magician has all the suits at his disposal. He is the manifester. He makes things happen. Well, what are the cards suggesting you're making happen? We got the Hierophant. And this is about keeping people calm, keeping people together. This is also about tradition. So I think you're going to have the opportunity to put some real order in your life. It's also going to be a calming sense that you're going to be able to kind of bestow on other people. I think people are going to be looking to you for this. And I think that you're the one who's going to get it done. The magician there.
Awesome. That sounds
good.
Yeah, it sounds good, Lillian. I think things are all right. Things are going to be all right. Always.
Beautiful Aries.
Beautiful Aries. How does my boyfriend's mother feel about me? Oh, there's a tough one. That is a tough one.
You got the introduction.
Yeah, you got to introduce. That's a big step. That's a huge step, right?
That says something about your boyfriend's feelings for you, because obviously he wouldn't introduce you to his mom if you didn't feel like you were important.
Yeah.
But let's find out what mom thinks, right?
Oh, don't look at my side, please.
Uh-oh. Maybe my side will save the day.
I hope so. I'm waiting to see.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, there's Temperance. Temperance shows up in every one of my shows. So,
oops.
All right. So, his mother feels that she's afraid you're going to break his heart. That's what she's afraid of. You know, and again, this is her feeling. This isn't him. This isn't you. This isn't what's actually happening. This is what she's feeling. So she feels like that heartbreak is going to happen. She feels like you're going to break his heart. She feels, she already feels a bit sad about that because she's thinking ahead too far. And she doesn't have to. She doesn't realize that it's not going to be like that. So that's what I have for you, beautiful Aries. I'm sorry. What do you have?
Well, I have good news, though. I think that's going to even out. I think it's just new. We've got our Knight of Wands here. This is about change. This is about action. You know, this is something new. I know you must not be new in the relationship, because otherwise, why would he be introducing you already? But I think it was just, she needs some time just to kind of balance out. I have a son, and I can say, a lot of times we are just so worried that we're going to lose our sons and we want what's best. So that might be part of it. It might be, this is growth. That's why I'm saying that. It might be that, afraid that we're needing balance because things are running over. The growth is coming to you, and she might be afraid that she's going to lose a part of her time. Although I'm really getting the sense, though, that everything will balance out. Obviously, temperance means balance. And what it also means is there's always enough. So I think that everything will end up being okay. It might just be the initial kind of taking a step back, trying to sort it all out. Everything always looks different with a little bit of buffer time. And maybe that's what's needed. So I don't think it's a disaster or by any means. I think it's just settling the dust.
All right, there you go. I just think, I'll tell you real quick, beautiful Aries. I think he sprung this on her as a last minute thing, and she really wasn't prepared. Sometimes for something like that, you have to mentally prepare, and she was not prepared.
That could be what my knight was running from.
That's what I'm feeling. Neelam. All right. Why do I doubt my potential? Why do you doubt your potential? I'm kind of asking you the same thing. Why? Preeti, I'm looking down a little bit here, and I see where you say, please read for me, please, yes or no. Does he believe me or not? We did your reading. We did your reading way back as the 4th reading. We did Yvonne, we did Lisa, we did Katu Devia, and then we did yours. So if you were not here or did not hear it, you can go back to the, and review the video, but we definitely did your reading. All right. So, yeah. I'm hoping you heard it. All right. So let's see what we get here. Why do you doubt your potential? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea, because you shouldn't.
Wow.
You have a lot of energy. It's new. It's very new energy, and it's on the move, right? 8 of Wands tells you that you are on the move. You are moving. It's all about movement. It's all about speed. It's about power. So you have power here. You have new energy here, new potential. There's no reason that you should doubt that, because it's coming right to you, right? It's handing it right to you, that new potential. There's absolutely no reason that you should doubt it at all. What do you have?
I totally agree with you. I mean, look at your side. I mean, there's so much fire, so much heat. I mean, you've got that potential. And then if you look over here on my side, I think one of the things that causes you to doubt it, because you clearly should not, I mean, look over there at what you've got. You doubt it because you're out of whack a little bit about how you view yourself and how successful you have the ability to be. I don't know if you're potentially struggling with career, money, something in your day-to-day life, though, you are feeling you lack in. But what Temperance is telling me is that's all in your head. That is not even correct. So take a look at your daily life and kind of what your goals are for yourself. You know, if you're expecting, I'm going to marry somebody at this age and I'm going to have this house in this neighborhood, reevaluate that, because you're thinking you're failing in that type of scenario, real life, true life, everyday life type stuff. You're afraid you're not going to make it, but you are. Look you've got Temperance. Look at that. So yeah, do not doubt yourself. You got a lot of fire over there on Night Reader's side.
Yep, you had a lot. So, absolutely. So that was your reading, Neelam Nif 808. You missed your reading? No, it was happening right then.
Perfect timing.
Happened. I hope you felt it, because it just happened to you.
Hey, I hope you guys are having fun. I want to remind you to go ahead and hit subscribe. If you're new here to Night Reader's channel, welcome, and go ahead and hit subscribe. And thanks for joining us. This is a lot of fun. I'm super excited seeing all of you here.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to both of us, because a half hour after this show, we will be over on Modern Priscilla Tarot's show and do her show just like this. Same thing again. We will be doing
switch sides.
Yeah. All right, we switch sides. I don't always, I'm left-handed. I don't always like to be on the left. So, hello, Rita. It's good to have you here. Now, beautiful Aries, you said you're not. You love that man. And I don't think you are either. Like I said, that is not an idea of what is to come or what is going on. I just think that it was a feeling that she had because, and again, I think it was just because of unpreparedness. Oh, I got the 8 of Wands again. I got the 8 of Wands. So when will you be married? I think it's coming soon, Rita. I think it's coming fast. Things are moving in a very quick way. Lots of power, right? I just said it. I just said this just in the last reading. Lots of power, lots of speed, lots of movement. So something is coming to you. It's going to have to do with your question, right? All about love coming to you, and it is going to happen fairly quickly. And then I see with the 10 of Pentacles that you will be very prosperous, right? The family will be very prosperous. You'll be very happy about that family life, right? You'll have friends around. Everyone will be happy and supportive of you. I think it's going to be, a really good thing, and I think it's going to be fairly quickly. Mm-hmm. All right? So that's what I see for you, Rita.
This is really interesting because I almost feel like if I could blend our cards, your two would be the bookends and these would be right in the middle. I'm seeing that, there's things, following along with what KnightReader said, that speed is coming. Things are going to be happening. And I think that's going to create some kind of change for you. It's going to create a new kind of perspective on what you're doing in life, something that's of consequence. It's really going to shake things up. And what that shakeup is going to do, again, that speed is flying in. And maybe it's just the excitement, maybe things like that. It's coming. The speed is there. It's taking you over to that 10 of Pentacles that KnightReader has. But this is an advice card from the tarot. It is saying you need to do the work, though. That speed that's coming in at the beginning is going to kind of get things really moving, but you can't just continue to keep your foot on the gas and not look where you're going. 3 of Pentacles is all about work. It's coming together, supporting each other, and paying attention to the details. In order to pay attention to the details, you do have to be able to, work slowly. So this is a reminder that while things come in starting fast and shake up your world in a good way, don't forget to do the work. It looks like things are coming quickly. I'm getting that real strong too.
Yep. So that's it. That's it, Rita. I think things are on the move.
Dun, da, da.
That's right.
Calvary charge. We both said it at the same time. How hilarious.
It's amazing. All right. So Zara wants to know, are there any financial opportunities coming up?
Whoa. For you guys who don't know and why I'm getting so excited and woohoo about Zara, she's our very dear friend on YouTube, and she's really great. She's a moderator over at my show, so she does a great job. So in case you were wondering why I was woohooing her so much.
Yep. So we appreciate her. She does a great job every day. Well, not every day, but as many days as she possibly can. So yeah, it's a good thing. So give me one quick second here. There we go. All right. So are there any financial opportunities coming up?
Spit it out now.
I know. Gosh.
Right, let's see. Pentacles.
Yeah.
Oh, no Pentacles. But yes, 1.
Hey, 1. All right. Yeah, my tongue gets wrapped around my eye tooth and I can't see what I'm saying.
Cheesy jokes. Woohoo, KnightReader.
Yeah, dad jokes.
That was funny. I almost missed it though. I'm like, what?
So I think you're having some type of an internal conflict, right, with this whole money thing. I think money is an issue for you, and you're just not sure exactly how you're going to get more. Right? You have some, maybe it's enough to pay bills for yourself. Maybe it's enough, to do things that you want to do with your friends if your bills aren't so bad. But it's not enough. It's just not as much as you'd like it to be. You're not able to do. Sometimes you have to cancel things because it's just not enough. And that, that's an internal struggle for you, because then that's exactly what happens. You kind of feel really bad about it, and it happens. However, I do think that, you'll find the purpose. You'll find the purpose of this, and you will be able to achieve more financial opportunities in the future. I don't think it's a far away future, not like months and months, but within, probably 4 to 6 weeks or so. What do you have?
This piggybacks right off of that. I do think there's something new coming. This is more of a new thought, new idea. So I think you're gonna come up with something, or somebody might be kind of presenting it to you. I get the feeling though that it's something you're going to come up with. So there's something that's going to be around that you're going to say, hey, I think that's going to be a great idea. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I should take advantage of that. Maybe I should explore that. I see that here. And here, what this is telling me now, remember, Pentacles is the suit of money, 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 money. This is telling me, though, that you're going to want to hold on to some of that money. See this guy here? I mean, he's just holding on tight, right? But what does that also mean? That means it's coming in. So I think whatever this great new idea you might have, or that's coming your way, presented to you, I think it has a potential to really be good for you. However, this is a advice from the tarot saying, hold on to that, though. Don't get overly excited and then all of a sudden go place, all these orders on Amazon. Be wise with it, but be expecting it to be good. I see some good things coming, and that new idea is going to be presented to you soon, or you're going to be coming up with something soon.
Yeah, it's time to delete some things out of your Amazon cart.
Yeah. hold them tight. Do that little button that says save it for later.
Right. Save for later, save for later.
Save for later.
Charlie Bear, how are you? It's great to have you here. Charlie Bear is planning an outdoor wedding in April at their friend's garden, in their friend's garden.
Beautiful.
So the two of them have a very big plan coming up. They have some big plans happening.
That's exciting.
Today, Charlie Bear just wants a general reading for September, though.
Okay, so what's coming up next month?
Yeah. We talked about how the wedding would be and how things would work out last night, yesterday, with Lenormand.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I was there in the morning, but sometimes because I'm talking to everybody in the chat and things, sometimes I miss a little bit of the show, not intentionally, but I kind of look back up and I'm like, hey, it's been 3-5 minutes, whatever.
Charlie Bear, I got the world again. I don't know how I do that. I shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm only picking two cards randomly, and I end up with the same card. It's usually 5. At least that gives me a better chance. Crazy.
There you go.
So, Charlie Bear, I think things are going great. Things are going just the way you want them to, right? You're very happy. Everybody's happy. Both of you are happy. I think things are going the way you want so far, with the wedding planning. And I think that's going to be a wonderful thing. I think that's going to be the completion of all the things that you're waiting for, and what you're looking for. I think things seem to be very fair, going on. I think you have you have your certifications coming up to find out if you are certified. You've already done the work. You've done all the paperwork and stuff. You're just waiting to hear back by the end of September. And I think that is going to come back positively. I really do. So that's what I get for you, Charlie Bear. What do you have, MPT?
All right. Well, for September, what I'm seeing is I think you're going to have something to celebrate about. And I think there's going to be a point of achievement where you're feeling like, okay, this is something, this is positive, this is a success. 6 of Wands, though, does indicate that it is kind of the beginning of something, the beginning of the success, I should say. Look at this card. They're all kind of going through, cheering this person with his horse and his, wreath there. And so it's like the small victory, I guess is a good way to put it. So in September, I think you will have something to celebrate. Something's going to come to fruition. I also see some of the power, the control, the success here in the King of Pentacles. So I think whatever this smaller achievement, success that you have to be proud of, I think it lends itself to a much bigger, big picture type of thing. So not only are you going to have some success in September, it is going to carry over into the broader picture, which could be about the exam results, could be about the marriage. Pentacles is the suit of money. I see that you mentioned something about the money, overspending potentially. I think you're going to lock something in that you're going to be feeling like, hey, I saved some money, or hey, this is going to help me later in some way. So I see good things there.
Yeah, that sounds good. I really think this has a lot to do with your certifications, and I think they're going to definitely come back to you and be approved, and everything's going to work out. You will get to do the job that you want. That's really what I'm thinking. Charlie Bear. I think that's happening. I think good results. All right, sweetie. Sush. It's good to see you again. Thanks for being here. You would like to know about your career and a new job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's see what we get. Let's see. I'm just moving down the chat really quick. What do I get? Yeah. Charlie Bear says yes. They are indeed putting the paper in shortly. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I knew you were getting that ready. That certification paperwork, because you will get notification by the end of September.
That's what I bet that Six of Wands was. That's the celebration, and that foundation. It's a certification, so clearly it's to take you to another level at either your current job or your new job or your new career. Clearly that would be something to celebrate for the foundation, if you remember how I had those left and right there. That makes sense.
Yep, I remember. All about that, Charlie. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed the joint reading. Definitely make sure you go over to Modern Priscilla Tarot. Make sure you get to her website, or to her YouTube channel, to her YouTube channel, because it will be just like this. We'll be doing the same thing, and you will be having a great time. Right now, you will be doing a lot of videos during her hour. So there, I put it up on the screen for you. Exactly how to find her on YouTube. All right, you want to know about your career and about a new job. I think there is potential for a new job. I think you are really looking for that new start. You want the new start. I think you're very optimistic about it, and you're ready for a new adventure. My issue is don't go after a job and take it because you can. Just because, winning, don't win at all costs. I guess that's what I'm going with. Don't win at all costs, because it doesn't always work out for you. There will be loss. There will be, sadness. There will be that, if you got a new job and you got it because you did something that hurt somebody else's chances, you would feel very isolated at the new job. You would not feel like anybody had any respect for you, because they would understand, okay, well, she was getting that, she got that job because somebody else got sabotaged, kind of thing. So does that make sense to you? I know you want a new job, and I definitely see where that can be a possibility, but I don't think that you should do anything that's going to jeopardize someone else's chances as well. Does that make sense? I hope. All right. What do you have?
Yeah, something very similar with the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is all about taking things away, and leaving. If you see in this card, this guy has taken the swords and he's like, maha, these are mine. And then these two are like, hey, and they're being left behind. So this really confirms what Night Reader said. This is also so this is in there from my reading as well. I can see here where you do have an opportunity, though, to really set your course, really figure out what you're going to do. I bet this is coordinated with the Fool over on Mike. I don't mean you're a fool, Night Reader. No. I meant the Fool on Night Reader's reading. That was funny. I didn't try to do that. So I bet that, that's showing me that that's kind of like plotting out your next steps. So I do think you're going to have some kind of opportunity coming up. But again, to reiterate what Night Reader said, you've got to be careful that you're not doing this on the backs of others. Meaning, someone else tells you about, hey, I saw this really great job on Career Builder. And then you're like, haha, and you run over and steal it. Or, hey, man, the best person for the job is still the best person for the job. But again, be real conscious of, being careful not to don't be working on the backs of others. And this also, though, excuse me, this is also something to remind you, though, take away what you know that is yours. So like, for example, if you're working on a job right now where you've built certain skills, you've built certain contacts, you've built something like that, don't leave behind what you've learned. I mean, that's what we take into our next role that helps us, continue to grow. So kind of goes two ways. Don't take too much, but also don't forget to keep what's yours.
All right, sweetie. I hope that was helpful. I definitely think it was. I think that'll help you a lot. Kirara, how are you?
Hello, Kiara.
Kirara, what's going on?
I recognize you from Facebook chat.
Great to have you here. What blessings are coming towards you?
Ooh, I love these. I love these questions. I love them all, but I do love the ones about messages and stuff.
They're all my favorite questions. They're all my favorite people.
Of course.
Everybody.
I have a special excitement, though, when I see about messages and blessings coming. I like to see that.
Yeah. Charlie Bear had said, yes, it totally makes sense as it's the start of a career.
Great. That's awesome. That's your Six of Wands. You're the Six of Wands celebrating.
Yeah. That celebration, I told you what it's for. Oh. All right. So, Kirara, what blessings are coming towards you? Wow. Again, I picked the world. And I think all the blessings are coming towards you then. I just think everything right now is going to be great. Something that you're working on, you're going to finish. You're going to achieve it. You're going to complete it, right? You're going to find that special purpose in your life that you want to find. And I think the Queen of Cups is going to help you with that. The Queen of Cups is telling me all about happiness, all about success, right? She's also telling me about healing. I definitely feel healing around her. And I feel that for you because, I think there's something in the past that you are trying to get beyond. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I think you will have that emotional healing that you'll be able to move forward from. You'll have some insight, right? You'll have insight to what went on. You'll have better insight to how to move forward. And that's all good stuff. So those are some blessings that I have for you. Mm-hmm. What do you have, MPT?
I have some blessings too. The Four of Wands. This is awesome. This is saying that, you're going to be having the blessing of feeling like you've really started on some kind of foundation. We keep talking about foundation, but this one here, the Four of Wands, that's really about structure, stability, security. So you're going to be having that opportunity. You're going to be achieving some sense of stability there that is coming your way. There's also the Three of Pentacles here. Now, this is about working together. This is about coming together. This is about friends doing, work together to show off. This is obviously a guy doing a sculpture there, and he's showing them like, look how great I am. Look at this sculpture I've made. And these people are like, whoa. So I think that you're going to really be showcasing something you've been working on, and you're going to be really having the admiration of some people. I think that, this is something not in a boastful way or a negative way. I think that you're going to have something really to show off that you're proud of, and people are really going to be looking at you, giving you those kudos. I really do. I do see that.
All right. So lots of blessings coming your way, Kirara. It's good to have. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. So Vicky also would like to know about finances.
Oh, it's a finance day.
Vicky's Intuitive Tarot. I love the name.
Me too.
I do. I
think I say that like almost every time I see you, Vicky, don't I? Maybe not lately, but I swear to God, almost every time I saw you, I'd be like, I love your name.
I told her for weeks, every time I saw her, love the new name. Love the new name.
Love it, love it.
I know. All right. So a good financial reading here. Let's see what we get.
Come on, tentacles.
I got. What did you say?
I said, come on, tentacles.
I didn't hear you right off the bat. I got the 9. There
you go. Tentacles.
Which is all about achievement, right? I think you're going to achieve everything that you are looking for. You're going to achieve that financial success. It's going to make you happy. It's going to give you an inner happiness, right? It's which is much stronger than just being happy, right? Kind of giggly and happy and whoop-de-doo. This is an inner success, an inner happiness that is going to really be satisfying to you. And I think that's coming. I definitely feel like that's coming. The Empress is telling me that you are, you're protecting yourself. You're protecting what you have. You're protecting the money that you have now. I think you're saving and trying to save for something important. Something important is coming up, and I believe that's exactly what you're trying to do. And I think that's why you want to make sure that you are good financially. So what do you have, MPT?
Mm-hmm. What I'm seeing here is, we've got the sun, and that's the ultimate happiness. Naked baby on a horse. How can you be any more happier than that? But what this is saying, so now obviously being a finance question, the happiness would be in improving or securing, stability in your finances. So that would be what you're going for, obviously. But what the cards are saying is that you do need to tighten up. You do need to be watching what you're spending and where you're spending in order to have things continue to bloom and blossom. This is showing me here the guy's walking away. So if you see, he's walking away from all of his cups. Now, that doesn't mean that he's disregarding his cups. It means he's off looking for other things. He's walking away from our sun here. So he's going off into the nowhere. So what that's telling me is that could imply frivolous spending, finding, oh, I love this new poofy thing I just saw and I'm going to get it. Stuff you don't need, stuff you don't really care about. It's saying be careful, tighten it up. But you do have something very exciting, that you'll have something to be very excited about. Financially, you'll have some security. But yeah, be careful not to be, looking for more ways to spend your money, because you'll always find them. Well, we all do.
Empty that Amazon cart.
Poor Amazon's going to ban our show, huh?
Boy, are we getting shut down. Definitely. All right, we got about 5 minutes left, so get your questions in. If you want to guarantee a reading, don't forget to make that donation. We got about 5 minutes. So the ways to donate are scrolling down at the bottom of the screen. There it is, right down there at the very bottom. And if your phone scans barcodes, you can scan at the top right there for PayPal. or scan down the bottom right for square, and it'll take you directly to the place you want to be to donate. All right. So Lily, you got the job.
Yay! It's
Thank
right.
you. Goodness,
Yay!
right?
Oh, you're so welcome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
I think we've been talking about that, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we both have on separate occasions, definitely.
Yeah. So definitely, you got the job. That's a great thing. Can we give you a general reading now about the job?
Yeah, let's find out what's going on.
Yeah. If you'd like to know, if you really want to know, don't you want it to be like a secret? Nobody wants secrets anymore. No, nobody likes a good secret. All right, well, I got the star, and the star and the sun are my two favorite cards. I say it all the time, and what's the first thing that comes to mind when I see the star? Hope, right? I always, that's the first thing. I think you are very hopeful that this job is going to work out for you in a really good way. I think you're very happy about that. And I think you are very, excited about that hope. I think there's inspiration. I think it's, I think you'll feel comfortable where you are. I think you just have to forget about old jobs though, right? Forget about anything old that you were doing before, especially if you're in the same field. I don't know if you're in the same field. I know when I was in banking, and in banking you switch banks a lot to get promotions. That's the way you kind of jump ahead, because if you wait for somebody to retire or leave, it never happens. So you jump from bank to bank. I did it a couple times to be promoted. But every time you go to a new bank, you got to forget everything you learned at the old place. And that's what I'm seeing here. If you are definitely doing the same type of job, you're going to have to forget what you learned before and relearn things new to you, new at the new place. So something to keep in mind. All right, Lily, what do you have, MPT?
I see. This is obviously a page. So a page, I mean, you couldn't have gotten anything better, the Page of Pentacles, for a new job. This is new information about money. This is financial opportunity and manifestation. This is an awesome card. This is setting the stage right there. Things are going to be good. And I think what you're going to notice once you get settled in your new job, once things kind of, I've said this a couple times today, once the dust settles, you're going to be able to free yourself from a lot of probably financial things that might have been holding you back. Not only are you going to be able to, start feeling unstuck, start feeling more free, I think you're going to build some confidence in there too. Typically with the Eight of Swords, a lot of what her issue is, besides being stuck in all these swords, is she's got a self-imposed blinding to what's going on, and she's living in her own head. She's making it rain, and she's stuck, and when she's really not, she can burst out of that. It looks like toilet paper. She can just rip that off. So I think that's where the freeing things, it's going to make you feel a lot more free, but it's also going to financially free you up. I see only good things. This is a great card to get for this question. So I see really good things.
Yep. Definitely, Lily. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be really good.
Yay for you and the job.
Yes. Congratulations. That's the big part, right? Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have time for one more question. One more question. Unless there's donations. I don't have any donations right now, but there could be. But right now there are none, so this will be our last question. All right. Other than that, we will do, again, we'll take donations if there are any after this and continue the show. Otherwise, there'll be a half-hour intermission before the next showing.
Go to the snack bar, get your popcorn.
That's right. Thank you for watching the matinee. And We do appreciate that. All right. So when will I get a government teaching job? Which month will you achieve this? Which month will you achieve it? All right. I might have to use the very scientific method if we don't come up with something here. I might have to go extremely scientific. I do see that this is and something that has a lot of new potential. I think it's something that you are going to really love if you get it. If you get it, it'll definitely be something that you love. You'll feel really good about it. My problem is you have the Queen of Swords, and she is the Ice Queen, right? She's the bad queen in every Disney movie. She's the ooh, look at all that. She is the one that you really want to stay away from because she is not emotionally attached to anything. She really does not want to be emotionally attached to the results of this question, to the whole idea of you getting a government teaching job. So the Queen of Swords is telling me, no way. There is, no way do I even care if you get this job or not. Don't care. But the Ace of Cups is telling me that, yeah, you are really looking forward to it. You have the potential to do it, and it would be something that you would truly love to do. What do you have, MPT? You got a lot.
I'm going to do something a little different here just because I know you're wondering which month. We've got September, October, November, December. We can only do I'm only going to be able to obviously do it till the end of the year. So we're going to just take a look at which month looks good. We've got September, we've got October, we've got November, and we've got December. All right. So I know you can't really see very well because of the small window here, but for September, we've got the Two of Cups. For October, we have the Six of Wands. For November, the Three of Cups, and for December, the Fool. So I'm thinking, I'm just going to call it now. I'm thinking December. The Fool is where we start a new journey. The Fool is a new beginning. The Fool is the one who's going to start off and embark on this new challenge. This is the month. So December is looking good. I think up until that point, though, you are going to have some successes. You've got all happy cards from here till the end of the year. It's all looking good. So I think you might even be able to expect that energy changes. So, we'll see. The cards are calling it right now in December, but all these months are very possible. We've got a lot of great things coming up for you until the end of the year. I think that you should really be positive and happy. I think things are looking fantastic for you.
All right. So that sounds good. I will use my very, very scientific dating method to tell you a specific month as well. I know MPT told you December. So
let's see.
I have this very scientifically proven test. There we go. This is it. Yes. This is the one. I see this month. I see actually a year from now, but she sees December, so I would stick with December. Definitely. That is my very scientific way of doing this.
The playing cards are a little bit different. They are harder to interpret in terms of they're good in a lot of ways for timeline, but they can be interpreted so many different ways. So it is a little difficult sometimes with the cards. However, on my side, I specifically focused and asked the question as September, October, November, December, whereas the playing cards are kind of general. Perhaps you're going to be having a new opportunity next year too. So you never know, Yeah.
Now, definitely follow the December because that looked really, really good. It looked like it was going to, that was going to be the time. So, all right, let me double check real quick, see if we have any donations. And no, we do not. So we're all set. I hope you guys had a good time. Yay. Thank you so much for being here. And we will see you all in a half hour.
Yeah, everybody get some lunch because we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you all later. Thank you.
See you
Bye.
later.